Alright, what is up everybody? This is Zacharias. We're back again with more of Avernum 4 Grey and Glory. Let's continue here. We are in the town of Blosk right now because we were going to go to Darman, but the Shade is in Darman right now. Yeah, you can tell how badly destroyed Blosk is. I get the feeling I'm going to have to get the Shade in Blosk, to be honest. Because I do need to talk to Darman to get some quests completed. I think it's too risky to complete that one Shade quest while in Darman. So far, I'm just looking around the ruins. I might as well go talk to some people first, if I can. Dang, I wonder if this would have looked better if we got here, like, several days earlier. But kind of like Avernum 3, where towns would get, like, progressively destroyed if the longer you took defeating the plagues. But maybe it was supposed to be like this anyway. There was a woman wandering around in the remains of Bloska's park. She plays the flute, a slow, mournful tune that matches the mood of the place. The small park mostly survived the rampage of the Black Shade. After the shock of seeing these ruins, her playing calms your nerves a bit. Yet you aren't sure why she's doing what she's doing. She notices you listening. She lowers her flute and smiles. "Welcome, traveler. I'm Alessandre. I hope my music gives a small, rare moment of calm. Do you live here?" "In Blosk? Yes, I do. I do still, despite the infection. I am determined to do my best for my city. How long have you lived here?" "My whole life. I was Avernum born. I have seen little of our land. Now that my home is burned, I am thinking of travel, when things have calmed. Are you a bard by trade?" She laughs. "I wish. No, I am a humble mushroom farmer. Blosk Farms, and we are a trading post for farmers. No, not was." Alessandre smiles at you serenely. Her eyes have a glassy, distant look. She is still in shock at the destruction of Blosk. When you speak with her, she holds her flute limply in her hands. She's not dangerous, at least to you, but playing the flute here is neither safe nor productive. "So why the flute playing?" "The Shade attacks us with anger. I am trying to fight it with calm. When the people return, I will try to calm them. It is a little thing, but we saw that swords don't work. I fight anger with calm while I still have food." "Were you here when the Shade destroyed the city?" "I was. I hid. We provoked the Shade, and it responded with a storm of fire. Its rage eventually calmed, and it returned to its lair at the north end of town. I hid until it gave up. Does the Shade's anger affect you?" "It does, but while I play, I can keep the feelings under control." "What will you do when your food runs out?" She sighs. "I'll leave." "I'll let you return to your playing." "Thank you." She does. The commander of the Blosk garrison, currently reduced to almost nothing, is sitting at a table. This isn't his regular office that was destroyed by the Shade. His current humble situation infuriates him. The moment you open your mouth, he snaps at you. "What? What is it? You know who I am? I'm Commander Thrak, and I don't like having my time wasted." "What happened to Blosk?" He is able to speak with difficulty. It helps that the Shade is not around. "What do you think happened? Look around. Blosk was destroyed. The Shade lashed out, bathed half of the city in fire, and killed everyone it could find. Those piles of ashes in the street? People. It was madness. The attack was madness." "Whose idea was the attack?" "It was the idea of those mages the mayor kept around. They came up with a plan to destroy the Shade. They assured us it was wise. The mayor encouraged them, and everyone else went along. I knew it was madness, but nobody listened. Once the mayor got permission to try her experiment, I could do nothing. She told me to attack. I followed orders. You see the result." "How did you attack the Shade?" "The mages went in first. They cast disruptive spells and ran for safety. Then I sent in swordsmen and archers. They were to cut it down quickly while its defenses were disrupted." He snorts. "Do you know how I might kill the Shade?" "Just don't. Give up. You don't have a chance, and you'll just taunt it into killing the rest of us. What happened when you attacked? First, the wizards cast their spells. They didn't affect the shade, but they infuriated it. It rushed forward and they ran. My men were brave. They tried to fight the thing. When they cut off bits of it, they simply regrew. Then the shade started burning them all down. When my soldiers were all dead or fled, the shade started in on the city. How many of your warriors did you lose? Most of them. I can't get a full count. A lot of them fled with the townsfolk. Of the 200 soldiers garrisoned here, only 40 were left after the attack. Many of them ran off after that, following their families. I don't even have enough help to secure the streets now. Commander Thrak scowls at you. His mood was always poor even before the shade came. Now that he led an attack that burned down his city, it is even worse. What else do you want? Speak up and make it quick. Are you looking for adventurers? No, I'm looking for soldiers. Stationed here, following orders. I need to chase out the brigands, scare off the looters, and restore law and order. Though, now that I think on it, I could use a courier. I need to send a message for help. I can help you. What needs doing? I need someone to go northwest to Fort Saffron. Talk to whoever is commander there. I need soldiers to guard the gates and control the streets. If you can get more help from me, I'll pay you well. I don't have soldiers, but I do have funds. Am I likely to get help? No, not at first. I don't know what you'll have to do to convince them to help us, but you seem clever. Is this your regular office? Are you trying to insult me? My regular office is now a pile of rubble. Okay, duly noted. I noticed there was there was nothing regarding reputation here. I wonder if that was the same for the OG Avernum 4, because I never played through it entirely at all. This elderly woman serves as mayor of the smoldering remains of Blosk. She sits alone in her office, staring at the papers on her desk. Staring but not seeing, she doesn't notice when you enter. You clear your throat to get her attention. She looks up, surprised. Oh, a new hero. Not many warriors have come here of late. We were declared lost. I'm Mayor Vicky. I suppose I'm the only one left to aid you. What happened to Blosk? She speaks quietly with lots of confused pauses. She's still trying to comprehend what has happened. It was destroyed by the Shade. I lived here since I was exiled to Avernum, and all gone. We attacked the Shade. We made a plan to defeat it. We got permission to proceed. Who came up with the plan? The wizards. Some here, some in the towers. They thought the right combination of spells would disrupt the Shade's defenses. Commander Thrak and the other soldiers insisted that the plan was sound. Foolproof. With so many arguing for it, I sent to the castle for advice. When they gave permission to try, I was boxed in. Who decided to attack? Oh, I gave the final word, but only after all my underlings assured me that the mage's plan was foolproof. I cannot be blamed for the problems. I made the choice anyone would have. It's easy to judge now, but we had to fight the Shades eventually. What happened when you attacked? The mages were wrong. Their spells did not disrupt the Shades' defenses. They only made it very, very angry. It lashed out with fire. It shattered buildings and roamed the streets for days, killing. She shakes her head sadly. City Hall survived, fortunately. Some of the mages died, the rest fled. Where are the mages now? Oh, they left. A few were brave. They stayed to fight, got burned down to the bones. The rest fled to the towers. To make a new plan, no doubt. Mayor Vicky stares quietly at you. She is still overwhelmed by the destruction around her. She keeps looking at the papers before her, but she never actually touches them. They are only outdated records of a city lost. What are you doing about the crisis? I have delegated the military and shade matters to Commander Thrak. I am working on administrative details and infrastructure. We refuse to leave. Even with the shade here, this is still a city of Avernum. How's the infrastructure developing? Oh, I have a plan in place. Once someone gets rid of the shade, we will recruit a few warriors for security. Once this gets some people to return, everything will fall into place. What is Commander Thrak doing? He is in the next room. You should ask him. He is trying to atone for his part in our fiery calamity. And are you doing anything to help against the Shade? I have told several adventurers that if they killed the Shade, I would give them an enormous bounty, and then they moved on. Very quickly, usually. The bounty is open to you, too. It is not a great effort on my part, I know, but it is more than Darman is doing. What is Darman doing? Protecting the shade. They are guarding it, keeping anyone who might attack it from coming near. Where is the shade? When it is here, it lurks in the ruins at the north end of town. It spends half of its time here and half in Darman. Any idea how I might defeat the shade? Obviously not, but I'm not afraid of you enraging it. It's done the worst it can do. Who is trying to figure out how to beat it? The castle is the only place that hasn't given up. Speak with Corellia. All of her ideas so far have been bad, but maybe she is learning. Is it possible to get supplies? Mayor Vicky looks annoyed. We are not at that part of our plan yet. We work on survival. Okay, advanced knowledge of Ward of Elements. Well, I do need to get a chunk of the shade off of for Corellia's quest. I wonder what the point was going. Oh, there's something back here. Okay, lockpicks. Alright, let's go ahead and make sure we use our portal pylon. I do love how there is still crates of supplies we can loot here. Okay, Mayor Vicky did say that he wasn't worried about it being enraged now. So yeah, I think it's the best option is to attack it while it's in Blosk. Yeah, Darman, I think, is too risky. Alright, return life scroll, some energetic herbs. Okay, so Nass is just nearby. All wizards fled Blosk, leaving behind an powerful experimental beast. The swarm is trapped in a cell above the city. You may earn an easy bounty by killing the thing. The payment will be several potions also left behind by the wizards. Report your victory to Mayor Vicky. Grint the Brigand has been menacing the farmhouses west of Blosk. He's a cunning one, showing great skill, anticipating evading Avernum's guards. Perhaps an adventurer can have better luck. Commander Thrak will pay 500 coins for news of Grint's death. He tends to skulk in cellars. There is a letter text to the job board. It is addressed to Gervais of the Spire Fort. Some angry person scrawled on the bottom of this letter, "Putting this back. Waste of my time. The Spire Fort is lost. You could try to deliver the letter yourself, though finding Gervais might be a lost cause." You enter a small, cluttered apothecary. This building is just outside the area that was completely destroyed by the Shade. It's surprising that it survived. The healer is still here. He is a tiny man in dirty robes. For some mad reason, he decided to stay. Events have left him confused and erratic. "What? Who are you? Don't kill me!" "Oh, you are not a Shade. Not a raider. I'm a healer. Healer Strom, were you sent to me? For healing? Are you a looter? Never mind. I'm close. Too much. Too much. Why are you still here? Because it's my duty. The oath. I swore. When the Shade rampaged, I saved the lives of the burned and crushed. When the people return, they will need me. So I stay despite the looters. And you hiding here? Yes, the Shade is still there, and the looters. I go out to get food from the soldiers. I tend to their wounds, and I come back here. How long will you stay? As long as I can stand it. When it is here, I feel it, erasing my training, making me mad. Are there many looters? Looters and thugs, they hide in the ruins. The Shade doesn't hurt them as long as they hurt us. Not enough soldiers to watch the streets, so I hide. Where might I find the looters? They aren't always here. When they are here, most of them lurk in the ruins at the northeast corner of town, plotting crimes and counting their ill-gotten gains. Healer Strom continues to cower in his shop. The destruction of the city and the presence of the Shade have warped his mind. How did you escape the city's destruction? I hid from the Shade in here. It took it longer to destroy the buildings. After the Fools attacked, it calmed down eventually. Before it reached me, just before. I was lucky. Can you heal me? Of course, I would be glad to. With the mix of magic and regular first aid, he tends to your health. I don't need any more help. A rare bit of good news. I wish you well. Soon I will visit the soldiers and what trouble they've been in. Okay, only a 10. I'm gonna ignore it then. Oh, isn't this somebody we need for a quest? Mariotti? Okay, cool. The leader of the span of brigands and looters steps out to look at you. What? He shouts. Another weak and amusing adventurer comes to seek the head of Mariotti. We are strong and blessed from the magic of those who came before you. Do not think you will kill us. You steal from the people of Blosk? Ha ha! There are no people of Blosk. They lost. They fled. Now all belongs to Mariotti. Are you an Avernite? Wasn't Avernite. We have had a better offer. Avernum will end. There are people here who rot all from the inside. We will help. How can you stand to be so close to the Shade? Stand it? We welcome it. The Shade purifies our minds, readies Mariotti and his warriors for what needs to be done. The brigands nod enthusiastically. Your time here is done. What? Arrogance. Mariotti's incoherence turns into rage, providing an outlet for all the anger forced into him by his time near the Shade. He can't even manage a proper challenge. The brigands just scream and charge. There is a lot of enemies here right now, but we can take them. Ah, if only he didn't stun. Okay, do I have anything I can use here? Why don't we do that? Okay, that did a good amount of damage right there. Assassinate. Ooh, that would be good if we had an archer. Let's get rid of that. I actually didn't want to hit him with the bow, but that's fine. We got lightning effect on him at least. Oh no, battle disciplines. Okay, well, we killed Mariotti at least. Ambidextrous, backstab. Ooh. I like that. We do have plenty of quick action and hardiness, so let's put that on. Though, she can definitely wear this. Quick action hardiness. Right now, I have all these freaking, like, scrolls, potions, and stuff like that, and I haven't really used any of them, really. Alright, armor. This portal is blocked by a massive steel gate. There is a hidden underground complex beyond it. You hear distant activity and can faintly smell cook fires. You try to find a way past the gate, but you have no luck. Nobody comes to speak with you. Right now, this is a dead end. Alright, hopefully it's friendly territory, but if not, just more Banus to kill. Blosk was abandoned in a panic. If it wasn't, the sheaf of maps in this box would have never been left behind. They depict the caves and tunnels surrounding the city in excellent detail. You take them. Someone will doubtless be glad to get them. Alright, let me quick save real quick and then we'll... Okay, it wasn't strong enough to affect that. But yeah, maybe the yellow circles that pop up on it shows that it needs to be a stronger dispel barrier before we can... Did somebody request a Blosk maps? I don't even remember now. But yeah, I have a lot of quests I need to do here. We did kill Mariotti, though. We just did do that. I killed Mariotti. At first, she thinks that you were trying to fool her. Then you describe him and she realizes that you are telling the truth. She drops to her knees and starts to sob. Oh, Oos, your spirit, it can rest. You should be paid for your adventurer work. I cannot. I have only rock. Shath can pay you. I will see he does. I will go see him. I am glad. You have saved me. I had thought I would go try to find the savage sliths in the far tunnels. That they would be my only hope. Now I do not have to turn to that. I can save myself. Now leave me. I must remember. Remember. She turns away. I help Actithos. She said that you would have a reward for me. Shath nods. You are one who helps us. Our few. You are one. You good, you get reward. Shath brings a beautiful suit of chainmail out for you. This I forge. Hard. Much work. I give it to you. Fight with it to make things better. Perhaps you will trust Avernum more. As I said, you are one. Ooh, that is very good, actually. Quick strike, quick action. Yeah, those are great boosts right there. I'm definitely putting that on. Maybe not the strongest amount of physical armor, but that quick strike and quick action makes up for it. I probably should go ahead and boost up dexterity eventually, so I would have access to more stuff anyway. But yeah, that is very, very good. Okay, but yeah, I feel like Blosk is the best way to attack the Shade. If they're protecting it in Darman. This farmhouse is abandoned, so I'll just take the coins in there. A lone man is standing at this intersection. He wears a full suit of chainmail and a wicked rapier hangs from his belt. He's made a half-assed effort to disguise himself as a Vernite soldier, but you aren't fooled for a moment. Hail to you, traveler, he says. I see from your skeptical look that subterfuge will do me no good. I am Grint. I extract money from travelers and their forest farms. You look to be well practiced, so I will allow you to pass for a mere 50 coins. I will not pay you. Grint smiles, but his eyes become very cold. Then I will extract my toll by selling your gear. Since you will, I'm sure not give it to me willingly. He points his blade at you and approaches. Only one guy? Oh, he's pretty strong, though. He did a killer lightning effect on me just now. Wait, I wonder if I can... Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so even though I'm not the best at archery, that's still somewhat effective. fight me, punk? Get out of here with that. He has a habit of doing those knockback effects. Fight me, punk. Get out of here with that. Oh, I actually could have gone up closer to him, but it's okay. Dang, that freaking... He's actually pretty offensively strong as hell. Grant grows winded. One glancing blow is producing blood and discomfort. He grimaces. He has a small clay orb palmed out of view. He throws against ground. It erupts in a cloud of smoke. When the smoke clears, Grint is gone. Well, that's just what I need. Go on some wild goose chase for somebody. Alright. To Shaney's Emporium. This remote shop is crammed with piles of stuff. Tools, pots and pans, weapons, armor, potions. You see a little bit of everything on the shelves. You've heard tales of this place from other travelers. Shaney's Emporium has been a famous trading post for decades. However, the young woman you see here is too young to be the original Shaney. Yet when she greets you, she says, "Welcome, adventurer. I am Shaney. I am confident that whatever your need, we can fill it. We almost always succeed." I like to trade. Of course, we buy, sell, and deal with specialized needs. Can I see what you have for sale? Shaney shows you a selection of her highest quality items. Because of the troubles, her stock of weapons is low. You know what? We probably could get this for but it might say as she needs a certain amount of strength for it or whatever. I will buy the lockpick, so. Can I sell something? Okay, good. We can sell that. I don't need a trade. Oh, she is disappointed. If you change your mind, I'm not going anywhere. How long have you been running the Emporium? Only for a few years. I took over when my mother died. She was 70. Truly an advanced age for Avernum. My father helps a lot, but he's away. What did she die of? My best guess is that she died from being 70. Where's your father? Terry is a healer. He's out with the army. Not sure where. It's hard to get messages quickly. As he browses the piles of mossy equipment in the shop, Shaney keeps busy. She sweeps out mold and dust, does small repairs, and fights a losing battle to keep the place organized. Do you have problems with bandits out here? Nope, there are bandits to be sure, but Stony scares them off. Who is Stony? Our golem, by the front door. Got a great deal on him. He's not for sale. He's a bit slow and cracked, but he functions competently as a guard. Have you seen any bandits nearby? No, but I haven't been looking. When I stay near Stony, I am safe. I hear there's been one nasty fellow lurking about looking for loot and trouble. A brigand named Grint. I'd watch out for him. I hear he's mean with the rapier. Where is Grint? Nobody knows, especially not the soldiers. They think Grint has hiding places all around here. Lots of abandoned farmhouses to skulk in. Well, let's go ahead and buy it. Because those are good bonuses for I don't need anything else. If you ever do, come back. We pride ourselves in our ability to help anyone. Yes, so she can wear this one. Okay, I definitely want that. Freaking. There is a big golem outside the shop, standing watch. It doesn't react to your presence in any way. Someone has painted on his chest in big childlike letters the word Stony. Well, we're not going to steal from her. Alright, I don't want to go north yet, though. You find a small camp hidden out the back of this cave. You check the bedding. It's still slightly warm. Whoever was hiding here, he or she just left. Somehow the person slipped out past you into the shadows. Alright, before I come back to Blosk here, let me go ahead and drop off this, these steel bars I have from Fort Monastery, so I make a little bit of extra here. Dottie collects the bars and pays you 12 coins for each one. It's a pretty good price. Thanks, this will help me keep afloat for a little while longer. You've done too good a job, I think. I don't have room to store any more metal. Thanks for your help, but I won't need more iron for a while. Okay. Okay, so we actually were going to be able to clear that out. Didn't think we were at first. What do we need total? Like 50 to clear it out? Alright, let's go back to Blosk. Is the shade here yet? Because I kind of want to get the shade essence this way. Okay, so yeah, I'm guessing we have to come through this way, because we definitely want to avoid the people. Okay, there's a freaking spiders here. Oh, I forgot. I still had both of them on bows. I'm so used to my main fighters actually meleeing first. But yeah, at least with the return to like the skill point system, so the skill tree system from the remastered Avernum trilogy, you can't. It's more friendly to make hybrids this way if you want to make a hybrid like character. All right, let's heal up here. Oh. Oh yeah, I had an extra action point, I think. Yeah, that armor is going to be very helpful. Be able to get extra action points. Can we smash that orb, though, as soon as we find him like a second time so he doesn't have to keep escaping us like this? There is only one man in this mine right now. Normally, this wouldn't be enough to hold a claim. However, his mage robe suggests he is capable of defending himself. When he enters, he jumps to his feet. He is not happy. I'm Andreas, he says, and this is our claim. My mates have already gone to Darman to file the papers. Now get out. We don't need any help, and we are allowed to kill any and all claim jumpers. Why are you so hostile? Because there are plenty of claim jumpers about. Even if you aren't a brigand yet, many go down that road when they see a fortune to steal. We gave everything to come to the underworld and make our fortune. No worm is going to steal it from us. Worm is a very hostile surface term for a Vernite. Minor or not, you better learn some manners. You want me to be impressed by Avernum? The worms let monsters overrun their land, destroy their cities, eat their boats. If they want my respect, they need to earn it. I'm not a claim jumper. So you say, I'm not going to let my guard down around anyone. Move on. He returns, sipping his drink, ignoring you. Claims are filed in Darman? Of course. Darman is He stops speaking, refusing to get drawn in conversation. I won't be tricked by you. Just move on. He returns, sipping his drink, ignoring you. Do you mind if I look around? Of course I mind. Are you dense? We worked hard on setting up the words here. If you disturb them, you and I will come to blows. Now shove off. He returns, sipping his drink, ignoring you. Well, because adventurers are naturally nosy, let's just go ahead and look around real quick. I'll quick save in case I make them hostile. Okay, knowledge brew. I can always get plenty of those, right? Okay, I don't think we're going to get any more info this way, so... But we did get a knowledge brew out of it, so... Who has the lowest? Let's go ahead and give it to Sabrina. Daggerstone Mine. That might come into play later, but... right now we're just exploring some great cave ruins. Dang, how many of these freaking things are there? How many of these freaking enemies are there right now? I mean, they seem easy to kill, but good lord. I mean, they're not doing like a bunch of damage here, so they should be fine to kill. Good lord. Okay, we do need to get some. Alright, you know what? Let's. This is... Okay, at least they were easy to kill, because, good lord, I was about to get swarmed here. Okay. Jeez, that was a lot of enemies. But at least, like I said, at least they were easy to kill. I just need one more glowing basalt to complete that quest, though. I mean, maybe some hellhounds have it, but... I don't know, this seems as good a place as any. Oh, I forgot about the bow again. Okay, whatever. Yeah, that freaking sound. Blood-Eye Hellhound. Zach, why do you keep doing that? I keep forgetting to switch back to melee for whenever I switch my warriors to bows. I Swear to God. Why do I do that? No, not freaking charm effect. Oh, yeah, screw that. Get that freaking mental effect off. Okay, that probably was going to be a mission anyway, so... Dang, how many freaking... Okay, this time, I remember... How many freaking hellhounds are there, though? This is crazy. Man, I hope I find some more glowing basalt so I at least clear out that quest. Okay. I don't really care for one of that nature, at least. Okay, well, we still have a little bit more to explore here. But I'm going to call it for this part. I'll see you on the next.